right now on the upside. It's a crab in a hat, and yeah, on a leash. We'll shell out the rest of the story. Plus,
we're saving the teacher in your life big money this week. We give thanks for all they do.
the upside, delivering the good news and getting all the help we can to do it. Let's go.
It's time to look up.
Let's talk about this.
That's a great idea.
To enjoy stories showing the brighter side of life.
A catalyst for growth.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Showing good people doing great things.
This is my purpose.
Turning troubles into triumphs.
What a creative solution.
Everyday heroes rising up to inspire hope. Right now on the upside.
Check out this sweet reunion. 2 years after being lost, this guy is going home with his human. Hambone is his name, and he somehow made his way all the way from Dade City, Florida to Tallahassee, which is 450 miles away. Just to give you some perspective on that, the entire state of Ohio is 220 miles long. A microchip is what helped lead to this happy ending.
Wow. I'm so glad he's home, but I gotta know, 450 miles. Was he on foot that whole time? Did someone put him in a car and take him?
Yeah. He's cute. Maybe somebody was like, here, I'll help you out, buddy.
Right.
Did he Uber?
Hop on a train? Like, what did you do, man? I'm glad he's back home, but wow, okay.
Oh, you wonder if he sensed it, if like he knew where he needed to go.
I mean,
I feel like there's a movie about that with the dog or something.
Oh, there
like
is.
That. I think
I'm
I can't think
blanking
of the
on
name of
it.
it. Yeah.
But hey, good thing for that microchip. I mean, they
Oh, that's what they say. Microchip your pets. Yes.
Yes. Welcome home,
You never know
Hambone.
when you might need it. Oh.
Yes, man. All right, good way to start. And now, time for stories from the top of our feed. We like to begin that way here on the upside. And we are in the midst right now of Teacher Appreciation Week, so we thought this story would be pretty perfect. It shows how a group of kids not only appreciates the lessons that one Kansas City teacher imparts there in the class, but also the mindset he instills in those students.
Yeah, get this. Zach Elgin lost his leg in a car accident 4 years ago, and now he uses a prosthetic limb to help him walk and enjoy mountain biking. But the rough terrain can cause him a lot of pain. And so his students engineered a solution for him. They created a shock absorber of sorts.
This is the only thing made for this in existence at this moment. While this is fairly simple, it's just nobody's paid attention to something like this.
They came in every day to work towards their goal.
I want to see a world where everybody has robotic limbs that are better than the ones they were born with.
It's hard to walk. I earn sores on the bottom of my limb. There are things that are just painful, and some of the technology, just like these guys created for me, have helped me a lot.
That's amazing. Now, the device uses Bluetooth to receive signals from the bike. And the work actually won those young inventors a $100 prize at a STEM contest. That's incredible. It's not only are they compassionate, but they're obviously very smart to come up with that kind of technology.
Yes, Rob, and deserve to be awarded. I'm so glad they got that award. And to think of that for him, I mean, it makes so much sense. Like, we think of prosthetics, I mean, they're wonderful tools that can be used for someone, you know, like Zach Elgin. But then also that doing those activities isn't going to feel the same way it did previously, obviously. So how can we alleviate the pain for him? How can we do it structurally with that, you know, so that it's built in to absorb the shock when he does go out, you know, and biking, walking, whatever he's enjoying doing. It is just, it's magnificent. It makes you want to cry. It really does.
You hear so much about teachers making a difference in the lives of their students. How about students making a difference in the lives of their teacher? Every time he gets on that bike again, he will remember the one, they're good people, and two, you know, science education's doing something right.
You got it.
You know, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Man.
We love it. Well, while we're on the topic of appreciating our teachers, there are a ton of deals. Did you know this? They're out there this week because it's Teacher Appreciation Week. Everything from office supplies to cruises, discounts on cable, and of course on food.
Ooh, food. Firehouse Subs, McAllister's Deli, Sonic, McDonald's, Whataburger, just to name a few of the restaurants delivering some deals this week. Actually, a quick Google search will give you the full list of what national chains are doing and help you find some of your local favorites as well. Teacher Appreciation Week, doing it at my son's preschool. So
Are
we're
you?
getting gifts together
Yeah.
and gift cards and their favorite snacks and beverages.
So
and,
nice.
Yeah,
That's
good stuff.
so nice. Yeah, it means a lot. It really does. I have several friends who are teachers. Some of them I just got together with recently on a
Right.
little girls' trip with my college friends, and it really makes their day when someone thinks enough of them, to send a gift in with their child and to write a little note, and if it's something useful, there was a lot of times like gift cards are very, very generous for them, and so that's
It's a tough
awesome.
job. That's a tough job, and they do a lot more than teach these days. They're responsible for a whole lot more than just what's in the textbook in terms of making sure these kids are taken care of, and there's a lot that goes into that job, and typically they're not paid as much as they could be
As
or
they
should
should
be,
be,
and
right.
there's a lot. So hope you feel the appreciation no matter where you're teaching this week. Yeah. Well, with that, we have a fast way for you to make a cool grand, but don't get furious at us when you hear what you have to do to get it.
That's right. The website Finance Buzz is looking for a fast and furious claims adjuster. The person would watch all of the movies, including Fast 10, which debuts May 19th, and then note the damages from every single car crash on screen. They would have to include the extent of the damage, which cars were involved, the number of wrecks per movie. Finance Buzz intends to use these findings to then estimate the insurance impact of the global billion-dollar franchise's reckless driving. Applications are open on the company's website until May 19th.
I mean, obviously, they've made 400 Fast and Furious movies, and they're very popular, made a ton of money. So now they want to kind of add up all the insurance from I'm sure, 10,000 crashes in all parts of those
Right.
movies. I mean, grants a nice amount of money. That strikes me as a lot of work, too.
It does sound like a lot of work.
A lot of crashes
I mean,
in
that's
those
quite a
movies.
job. But, as they say, every pot has a lid. Somebody is going to want to do that job. There's got to be somebody who might be like a super fan already.
Exactly.
That
That's the
person
thing.
would be perfect for
Yes.
this. If you've seen the movies, you kind of know what's coming. You can whip
That's
through
it.
those statistics and get your money.
Super fan with an eye for really bad dents. So go enjoy yourself. And with that, time to bring you a few quick little stories that are just stuff that we call fun to know, little brain candy. And today we turn our focus to the night that we said goodbye and thank you to 4 of the best friends we ever saw on TV.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
Oh, on this day back in 1992, we said goodbye to Dorothy, Sophia, Blanche, and Rose as the Golden Girls ended their 7-season run. The iconic theme song hit number 25 on the Billboard chart when it was released 7 years before the show debuted. Songwriter Andrew Gold told The Atlantic that it took him about an hour to write it. The theme for the show is actually, though, a cover sung by a woman named Cynthia Fee.
Exactly. It is, yes.
Cover song. You knew that. I'm impressed.
I randomly, because somehow a teacher at my son's preschool was singing that song, and then my wife and I Googled it, and there's a video. Like, it wasn't just a song, obviously, for the show. It was a real full-length song by a guy, and they remade it for the show and the whole thing. Wow. So I don't know why I know that. I think 92. Was that the year it went off? 92?
Yes.
Because that was a big year. I think it was the same year that Carson went off the air. I remember. I watched a lot of TV growing up, as you can tell.
Well, you took it right back to Teacher Appreciation Week, too, which is great. You said it all started with, at your son's school, and the teacher was
See?
talking about it. So
Love a theme.
yeah, we got you covered here. Oh, well, we know the Royals were in the news recently, and we found this little tidbit really fun.
Indeed. It seems Queen Elizabeth herself was a big fan of the show. So much so, in fact, that she invited the cast to do a live reenactment of a couple of scenes there at the Royal Variety Performance. And they did 2 of their famous kitchen table scenes of the show.
Right? And speaking of that kitchen table, it's fun to know that it was a hand-me-down from a short-lived sitcom called It Takes Two.
The show centered on a working couple with 2 teens played by young actors Anthony Edwards and Helen Hunt. Wow. That really, I think, everyone loves it. Even today, that show stands up as funny. And I think I've heard people, TV critics say, without the Golden Girls, you wouldn't have had Sex in the City. Right? Because you can draw a line between, kind of very opinionated, not afraid of nothing, female leads, and then go forward X number of years to, Carrie Bradshaw and the gang. But it's still fun. They were just incredibly funny. All 4 individually, you put it together, it really
yes.
was amazing.
Perfectly cast.
Yes.
Weren't they just perfectly
Yes.
cast for their roles?
Yes.
And the timing, everything was just brilliant. I mean,
Yes.
you're right, that's going to go down in history as just one of the most iconic shows. It's going to be enjoyed for generation after generation.
It holds up.
Yeah.
I mean, they all rest in peace. Hard to believe they're all gone
know.
now. But each of them had remarkable careers, including that show, of course. Oh, we're squeezing a quick break, but coming up, a woman and her crustacean companion.
She goes out of her tank. She goes for walks. She's part of the family. We taught her ASL, and she's used to the leash. She'll walk on the pavement.